The Premier has bowed to pressure, promising changes to the state's parole system. As Chanel Vella explains, the proposal will stop murderers like Paul Denyer applying for freedom without rehabilitation.
The Premier had already ruled out support for a specific law that would keep Paul Denyer behind bars, but today he's flagged major changes that will impact the way prisoners apply for freedom. For months, the families of Paul Denyer's 3 victims have been calling for a law change to keep Denyer behind bars for life. Similar changes have been made specifically for Craig Minogue and Julian Knight. But today the Premier said the state government is exploring sweeping changes to the system that would tighten parole for every prisoner. They include a set period of time in which a prisoner cannot apply for parole after a failed attempt, and removing the ability to apply for parole if genuine attempts at rehabilitation have not been made.
And I think that if you are unprepared, you're not willing to be involved in those rehabilitation programs, then you might get one crack at parole and that's it. You don't get any more.
Yeah, look, we haven't landed on a specific period. I teased this out with the family, and it's fair to say a minimum of 5 years would be our starting position.
Ideally, I'd like the government to engage with us, tell us what they're planning on doing and how they're going to be able to stand up and say that Denyer can't harm another woman.
But the state opposition says the only acceptable change is the one they've proposed. The bill for a specific law for Denyer will be debated in Parliament tomorrow.
This whole Parliament should be standing with the victims and not trying to put in place ways that people can apply for parole in the future, rather ruling it out by bringing in legislation against this very specific person, Paul Denyer, so it matches those that are already there.
As for when the changes will be made, it won't be quick. The proposed changes still need to undergo consultation and could take years to be written into law.